guys, Dawn from Seasonal Designs. I'm trying to get my front porch done for the holiday season. And since it's kind of rainy and crappy today, I thought that I would tackle the bench and really kind of what I'm going to do on the front porch. And I'm going to keep it really simple. Lots of greens, natural elements, and lights. That's what we're going to do. I've already started on this. And what I've done is I have just leftover greens. And I'm taking different greens and I'm just going to start layering this until I get a nice little base. Then I'm going to add some lights. So I'm popping these down as a base, and then I'm taking this beautiful cedar and popping that in so that I have a little softness over the edge. And then I'm really just going to continue to layer this on. Well, I've got two strands here and they're together. They've been taped together. So something tells me this was on a garland, but this year it's going on my bench. A million ways to do this, and there's like no wrong or right way, but what I like to do is because my bench has slats in it, I like to put a layer of greens first and just kind of get them softly over the edge looking real natural. Then I put one of my strands of lights, and then I'm going to come back and I am going to put a few more greens lightly over the top of this. So that you know you can't see all of this, and then I'll come back over again with a strand of lights so that it really has kind of a glow from underneath as well as on top. So, and I'm going to put these, you know, sometimes I put them upright, sometimes I put them under. I've got a lot that are kind of hanging down, so now I'm going to come through and just kind of put some in here that are going to have a little bit more of that upright feel, because I am going to put other things, ornaments and pine cones here on the top. So once I have a nice base, I'm going to come through and add a couple of other things. I like to add some pine cones, and I'm going to add a few ornaments, some of these large non-breakable ones. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to tuck in just a few more pieces of greens here along the back. I'm not going to cover this entirely because I want you to know it's a bench, but I do like to add a few greens there in the back. Okay, so here's what's next. I have this really cool container that I got from a local garden center. It is a Michael Carr design, and I really love some of his containers, a wide range of different unique containers. But I really like this one. It's like a fiberglass cement kind of combination, and it has this woven basket look to it. I mean, this is not rattan, but it kind of looks that way. I have a couple of these and I really like them. Now, I don't want to put dirt in this and leave it out in the environment where it could get moisture and then freeze thaw like we often get here in Wisconsin. So what I am going to do is I'm going to grab another container that's smaller, full of dirt. Give me a second here. Just like this. And I am going to stick this in the middle here. Oh, isn't he cute? This is just such a cute tree. All right, so my idea here is he is going to sit into this dirt, and I may have to go in there and make a little hole for him. My idea here is that the dirt is going to hold him up. I may have to stake him until it freezes, but I'm hoping that that is going to hold this guy in place. We're gonna have to do a little work on this. All right, so what I did is I dug out a hole here in the middle of this inside container down in the dirt so that I can get this guy down there as far as possible. And then what I'll do is I will push the dirt around, back in, kind of around his trunk. And if I have to add some stones in here or maybe a couple of brick inside this little pot, I will do that. So I'm going to pack it on both sides, and really ultimately what's going to happen is this is going to get moisture because I'm going to give it a little water in this little pot, and then it's going to freeze, and then you won't be going anywhere. Okay, I stole 2 stones, small rocks, from my garden path. I have to put them back in spring. I just have to remember where they go. I am going to set one of these on one side of this, and I think one on the other, just to make sure this guy doesn't go anywhere. Oh yeah. Okay. That's perfect. Now we're going to put the lights on them. I just chose to just keep everything really neutral, and that really tied in to my bench with all the different greens, and I've got some pine cones and just a few ornaments for a little bling. And that is what it looks like at night. Just adds such pretty soft light. I love it. Well, full disclosure here. I was actually going to include these in the video, and I really ran out of time. I had to get these ready before we had company over. I mean, containers is my thing. I can hardly host a dinner party in the greenhouse and have these empty. So these are really, I threw these together in probably 30 minutes just with leftovers that I had from client containers. And I mean, I didn't even have like enough berries to completely do what I wanted to do, but in reality, I think that they turned out really pretty. They have really great structure, and just a number of different greens in them, and some magnolia, some pine cones. I have some really cool pods in here. You're going to also see I stuffed some lights right in the top. You can't really see those unless you look in there. That provides a warm glow at night. And then I also have lights strung around these as well. Like, how quick and easy was that? And it turned out super cute. You guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.